Let's address the elephant in the room. Dubai is becoming 2008 and it's repeating everything. Well, I know most of you and what I've seen on social media, your ears are craving to this news. But I'll be very honest, you won't be hearing this. So, to the keyboard warriors and on social media, let's discuss this on the facts. Let's discuss 2008 with 2026 and would that crash happen or not. So to assess this, you have to analyze 5 basic fundamentals that are in every economy. Number 1 is the population. Number 2 is the economy. Number 3 is the leverage. Number 4 would be the infrastructure. Number 5 is governance. In 2008, Dubai population was 1.75 million, out of which 60% were labor transits. The moment the crash happened, and mind it, the crash would happen in Dubai in 2008. That was a global crash. I hope you heard about Lehman Brothers, right? Okay. So they ran away, the developers, they ran away with the money and everything. What happened in 2026? The population right now is 4 million and growing, mashallah. Escrows are in place. 70% of the population are long-term residents. Why? Because in 2008 there were no golden visas, no entrepreneur visas, no green visas, no investor visas, nothing. So they changed it. Now people have moved here with the families. Their kids are going to schools. They have businesses here in Dubai. So it's their home now. The second is the economy. In 2008, Dubai's GDP was relying mostly on 2 things: oil and construction, or you can say construction. In 2026 they diversified their portfolio. 70%, 68 to be precise, 68% of GDP is from tech, finance and trade. The remaining, you can say, okay, fine, it's real estate. So they are no more petrodollar economy. They're okay. So number 3 would be the regulations, which I forgot basically. So regulations in 2008, there were no escrow accounts, there were no audit reports of the projects or anything, because mostly it was real estate, homing, finance, everything. So in 2026, this is what happened. And I have to tell you that they have approved a budget in 2026. That is the budget for the whole country. Every year we have a budget. So the budget for 26 to 28 is 308.7 billion. That would be 48% spent on infrastructure. Guys, some countries GDP is only 308 and they are spending 308 on the economy, on the country. Okay, so do consider this point. Okay, so coming back, then we have the infrastructure. In 2008, that was the beginning. So they didn't have that infrastructure back then. The roads were populated. They had less network of roads. They had no metro back then. They never had the busiest airport which we now have in 2026, and they are coming up with the world's biggest airport as well. Okay, so why? Because it still is and still would be number 1 and the global global financial hub. Okay, I know that seems very hard for you to absorb. Okay, right. So next would be the governance. Every single country in the world, they, their governance is bad. Name one country whose governance is good. Here, if they have to, I'll just take an example, a very small example. If a road is busy than usual, they need to make another intersection. It happens overnight because they don't have to, pass it through the Senate or the Parliament or anything. Okay, so this is how things run in Dubai. There are people who take decision of their own country in seconds. Okay, so this is good governance. Okay, why the whole world started coming to Dubai? Why? If the governance was good in your country back then, back home, or the economy was good, let's not discuss about the safety or the tax haven or anything. Okay, let's just discuss the basics, the basic human need, the healthcare, the education, the governance. Pick any topic, any single topic, compare it with your country, whoever is watching around the world. Tell me, where do you exceed from our country, that is United Arab Emirates? They intercepted some missiles, and you're saying Dubai is done, dusted, bro. That's history now. If they can make a desert converted into a financial hub, do you think they don't know what's happening, or what will they do? Some people complain about the supply, that in 250,000 units are going to deliver by 28, and there are not enough people right now. I need to tell them to go study, first of all, the official government pages. Okay, they have all the report there, plus the inventories of the developers. If they're still lying around for last 2 years, 1 year maybe, then it's a problem. And whoever is coming here, mostly they're buying. If they are delivering, say for example, I take your quote, if they're delivering 250 units, so somebody bought those units, bro. They'll be coming here, shifting, selling them off to new people coming in, because the migrations is still on. This is just a pause for now. Try to understand, this is just a pause. Okay, this happens everywhere. If you comment on the video, name me any country, and I'll tell when your real estate didn't pause.